kind of shape are you? You are this pointing lady! I've seen you, pointing lady! I know where you are. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. I know you. Put you there. Give me this. You are the maiden in the tower. Her outstretched arm points due east across the rooftops of Undermere and beyond. So we need to go due east, buried among the trees in the mossy wood. Yep. I find what I'm looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. I look around, half expecting to see someone, but there is nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and the gentle rush of wind through the treetops. Ooh, okay. You can go up there. Interesting. Day 7. Verona, what's up, girl? I walked up the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday, and found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it. Belly up and blackened they were. Eee. Gross. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. I'm on my way to Calgarth Hall now. I spoke to Dr. Robertson earlier, and she said the 2 women they found there are still in the same state as the others, in a trance and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. Okay. Cool, thank you for the letter. Before we do nothing, I was editing the first chunk of this and realized rather violently that Isaiah instills fear and paranoia, and this thing over here makes you feel like you're being watched. So just gonna redo that first. Now, onto this. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We'd take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about. Second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside its door 3 days ago, and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It's always had an ominous feel to it. It has taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter. But I think it's better you see for yourself what's out there. Yours in faith, Anna Bryant. Okay. Abandoned house on the lakefront, the northern tip of... across from the northern tip of Naylor Island, second in the left in the row of 4. Second in the left in the row of 4. This one here. I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering out through loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with a dark red substance, and large melted candles pool out onto the wooden floor on either side. Yo, that goes hard, though. In the center of the altar there is a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it has been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any way of opening it at all. But after a while I notice an inscription that says simply, I open to the voice. And that's obviously going to be the voice of Cernunnos. The chest opens to reveal a golden totem. I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why, but it doesn't look like they'll be coming back for it anytime soon. Kitty! Hi! What are you? Nothing to think about it. Nothing to smell about it. It's warm and smooth all the way through. It's made out of gold and a light pink gemstone. And I oughta be, inspecting things closer. Kitty can wedge in there with the other animal totems. That's alright. Archive, put that away. Okay. Lester Crowley. I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. It is not my intention to bring to your attention a matter of contention. You're a bastard. I don't like you. I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. Oh? For your part, a leaden heart of the Thaumic art. Leaden heart. That's this thing, right? let's read. Like, I'm pretty sure. But we'll find out. A lead heart. Depict the god Cernunnos in his non-human form. They're heavier than they look. Hidden by a more modest exterior. So it would be this thing for sure. Yeah, obviously. It's a stag. Using the index, I can remind myself that Cernunnos has antlers, suggesting his non-human form could be a deer, and is heavier than it looks. There you go. Corvin's Might. A Corvin's Might, sometimes called an Eagle's Gift, is an assassin's tool that makes use of Wixic power. When the warrior queen Corvin was surrounded and close to defeat, a gift came to her from an unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide of battle, and the legend of the Bloody Queen was born. Alright. I'll change this to be green, because we confirmed that that's that. There was a picture with the other one. Corvin's Might. These objects pay homage to the Bloody Queen's gift. Okay, interesting. Angus Eaton. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Thank you, that's nice. Good as new. Thank you. Whatever. Oh, little flower thing with springs. It's the same shape. Ah! Ooh. Oh, bottom left. Okay, hold on. And then it slots into there. I love solving puzzles. Ooh, I've got an achievement, Burning Blood. Find the booklet on curses. On curses and their effects, a brief review by Dr. F. Robertson. Yay! Yay! I love reading! I love puzzles! Black heart. The heart of the sufferer feels constricted as though it is clamped in a vice. The skin is pale and cold to the touch, and veins stand out darkly on the body. Eventually death will occur. Braxis is necrosis of the flesh. No pain, but the scarring has no cure. Breath of Lyra feel as though they're choking, burning blood, or burning from the inside out. Those that do survive it never fully recover. Sapphire Curse, Tormund's Paralysis, Noctic Sight, Morgan's Insanity. Cool. Might put that down there. And what's this? Is this? What the hell? Thin and delicate and hard. Some kind of green organic material. Wood. Sounds hollow when it's tapped. And I don't think anything about it. Okay. Oh, I can't take that back out. Well, I'll put it with my other orbular thing. There we go. Put that away. Next. Eli! Hey, buddy, I just opened your thing. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to need to rely on you for a little longer. Okay. What's up? The Order of the Black Veil seems more concerned by the Ravens than the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerford was found in. Oh, that's not good. They said that it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and the Bodleian Library. I'll be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. Thanks, I'm doing pretty good, I think. I went a little crazy. I do not see eye to eye with the head of collections at the Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. A plant? You can't take it. I will take him a Scythian charm to smooth things over between us. Thank goodness. That's this, right? Yeah. It tingles when it's rain. Gold and silver, planetary metals, the leaves, and vibrates in the wet weather. Diverging. Oh, this is what we read about in the One Night. A diverging hook is a way to carve thoughts from the mind of another. If done with skill, the third party may have no realization that the thought was ever there at all, but it is all too easy to leave a mind in disarray. Even when approached with care, the unanchored thoughts are easy to lose track of. They have a single gemstone from each of the 3 thaumic branches. This thing, probably. Let's just get this confirmed. From each of the 3 thaumic branches. So it's something with 3 gemstones in it. It could be this, but it could be this. Nope. Nope. Yeah, this one. Gemstones. So it's... Hold on. There's so many things. 1 from each of the 3. So it's not going to be Selenic and Dradic, Mentic and Wixic. It's going to be Diurnic or Noctic, Mentic or Wixic, Selenic or Dradic. You have orange, black, and pink. Orange is Diurnic. It's not a black stone. Obsidian is Dradic and pink is Selenic. Dradic, Selenic, and Diurnic. Dradic, Selenic, and Diurnic. No, see? Because Dradic and Selenic we're missing a Mentic or Wixic. So it's not this. What about yellowy orange, dark green, and black? Yellowy orange, dark green, and black, huh? Yellowy orange is Diurnic. What kind? Dark green is Mentic. And black is Dradic. Oh, no. Pale yellow. You're not striated, you are striated. I wish I could, like, have a picture of them up. I mean, I guess I could take a picture of them and see what they are. Hold on, let me do that real quick, because that's a striated black. That's not just a normal basic bitch one. Let me just do that so I can look at them. So onyx is Noctic. For certain that's what that is. Black and striated. The only pink one is Moonstone, so it's Selenic. And that looks like amber to me more than the other one. So I still don't think it's that one, because Diurnic and Noctic are not opposing. But a yellow-orange, pale yellowy orange, dark green, and black. Yeah, that's malachite is Mentic. That looks like obsidian Dradic. If it's topaz, it's Wixic, and it's not it. So it's more likely to be this one. What was it? The Diverging Book. This could be it. That one's more likely to be it because I don't think it's the other one. But if we come across if we have a need, then I'll, try even harder to do my puzzling. Hello, Francesca. I'm at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. Yeah. I'm finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they're always trying to leave. I thought they were in a coma. Well, they're in a trance. If nothing else, Dranthium tea from a restful menther might get a moment of lucidity out of them. But if you've got any ideas, then I'm all ears. Okay, so do we have any ideas? Restful Menther or a Witch's Finger. Oh. Okay, so one of these cups. Or, this is so interesting. Hold on. Restful Menther. The thaumaturge is linked to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Dranthium plant is drunk from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of Menther. This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. So it's not this one, it's one of these two, because of the picture. And it just looks like that one's wood, so it would be this one, I guess. Restful Menther. Maybe. Most likely, I think. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, because it's got these handles that attach to the side. Not go down like that. And it has 4 handles, not 2 like that one. So it would be this one, or a witch's finger. So, clarity of thought, or we can get mean. Inflict intense pain as a last resort to purify the body. Let's go with this one. Well, that's not right. It's a Menther, but it's not restful. Well, that's just so mean to me. I matched it to the picture. I matched it to the picture. Frowny face. It's made out of wood. It's hard and somewhat rough. Sharp. Is one of them like sharp but not unpleasant? Sharp but not unpleasant. Sharp. Are you the restful Menther? Yeah, okay. It resembles the drinking cup in the okay, yeah, well, when you're smart and you think about that. But it doesn't resemble, I mean, it resembles the drinking cup in the sketch, but the other one looks exactly like the one in the sketch, except for the design. The sketch does not have these handles, and the sketch does not have gemstones. Whatever. It has several embedded iolite gemstones, stones of peace, which hint at its ability to induce a meditative state. Whatever. Bones Guard. A small item known as a Bones Guard can be placed in any liquid to render it safe to drink. King Cedric the Meek was well known to be terrified of being poisoned, and so always drank from the same goblet, and always placed a Bones Guard inside. He was stabbed to death in 1203. These objects bear the mark of the antidote. That's cool. Restful Menther. You get that one. Menther. Whatever. Whatever! You're pissing me off. This one has the exact same handles. What's that? Is that like a it kills you glyph? Hish posh. Well, now I do wonder if I gave him the witch's finger, what would happen? Ding. Rebecca Rose. Hey, it's you again. I've come to thank you for sharing the wonder of the Ares remnant with me. It has changed my life. I'm still getting to grips with it, but already I'm feeling my way back to painting again. That's so good. I'm so glad. Thank you. Good, because I could have shown her the horrors of the Upside Down, but I just feel like that would have been mean. What are you? You have 3 gemstones. Turquoise, pale yellowy orange, and orange. So this is both of the yellow-orange ones, and turquoise. So Diurnic, Dradic, maybe. Diurnic, Dradic, and Wixic. Diurnic, Dradic, and Wixic. Oops. Diurnic, Dradic, and Wixic. You! You are the diverging hook. for certain, and you are not. You are most definitely. Okay, end the day. He knew what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. Oh. That's gnarly.